Good morning, everybody. This is Davey from the New Trader. This is Marie. We are day traders. Basically, we're gonna be looking for opportunities to trade. Let's see what this market have to give us today. So, Marie, how are you doing?
I am doing great. Beautiful sunshine out there. Cold as
Yeah, I know the
but
feeling.
beautiful sunshine out there. I love
Yeah,
it.
it is very cold. It's a lot of ice everywhere. So you need the
Yes, please. Do you mind? I need the list. There we go.
okay,
Thank you.
nice. So yeah, it's let's see how we
Mm.
do. Yeah, the market is claiming a strength, but unable, like SPY, let's say, basically haven't been trading above this slope here. Like so, I don't know. Let's see what is going to be happening today. In the daily chart, we are looking a little bit doji there, but yeah, still too early for us to have an argument or an idea of looking short, but we will see. Yeah. So
I do, right? But so much green. I love what's happening right now to the list. A lot of green out there. So, okay.
perfect. So yeah, let's hit the road.
I like.
Um, yeah, I'm gonna be putting alerts maybe later, as I told you before. But if we have, if you look at SPY basically in the 5 minute, we have at 6:07:15 we have kind of a double top there, a very clear double top. This is a yeah, very interesting. Let's see.
And it has been a double top if you're looking at yesterday as well. So yesterday it was a double top at around 11 o'clock, as you
Mhm.
see. So it has been quite a level of resistance. So you're totally right.
Yeah. So let's see. A little bit too far. Maybe something like that. Let's take this one. Yeah, okay. Let's go like, yeah, SPY is kind of going down right now. So yeah.
Well, I really don't, I'm not sure where that wick comes from. There was a point, like somewhat of a resistance there, but there was a wick this morning, and that wick pre market was at 605.08, and that is nuts. So 605.08 was that pre market wick on the downside. So, yeah, you could be right, Davey. Though, that I find that, yes, it's holding the VWAP, and it's way above the 200 and holding the 50. It just pierced through, right? Pulled back right there. So
yeah,
yeah,
definitely. So okay.
and it's Friday.
Yeah, it is a Friday. Let's see
Mhm.
what it wants to do. What do you have next on your list?
Okay, so next that I have on my list is Nvidia. So Nvidia's topped by quite a lot. So when we're looking at Nvidia, it's nice. It's showing strength and it's been pulling back for a little bit there. So it seems to have found, and we're looking at that at 36 or almost 36.96 or 137. It has found that bottom that's right there. Now it is trading, if you're looking in the 5 minutes, trading above the 200, above the EMA, and above the 200 EMA and the 50 EMA and the VWAP. It does look like strength. If we're looking at far as levels on the tape or big orders on the tape, we've got 137.50, that's 225. 137, that's 104, 136, 202, and 135, 225. Going down to 130, which I find is a little bit, we don't want to limit the move, but 130 is the biggest. I am going to put it there just in case we are going to go to a big pullback. 130 is the biggest. So 137.50 is an important level. We knew that. So 137.50 is the closest one and largest one, closest one to the bid. So when we're looking to the offer, we've got 139.96. Funny, 139.96. That's the closest. That's 170, and then we've got 140. That's 116. So that's a double shield right there. And then we've got 141 at 194 and we've got 142 at 476. If we're looking at the biggest one, and that's a determined one, it's 803 at 150. So on the upside, 150 was there, and yesterday, like it's been wanting to cross that 150 for a while, not being wicked once in November 21st. So I find that it does look strong today, but and the levels are definitely heavier to the offer. What do you think? And it seems like if you're looking at ARCA, the bid is being pulled. So what do you think of
Yeah.
what's happening?
I think it is it is looking weak, I think, and there isn't much relevant levels for me right now, more than the
Okay.
140 and like the 137. You say was quite well.
137.50.
137.50, yeah, 137.50 being more than 137.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, like yeah, it's looking
137.
like a short to me.
Okay.
I have the 140 as the most important level for right now, and let's see.
Why do you say 140, David? As
Because
the most important?
140 have a 139.96 you have 170, and at 140
Okay.
you have 170.
Yeah, that double shield.
That's the one you say. So exactly. If this is gonna be trading above 140, I think it will be a long. But if it doesn't trade above 140, we can look for the short toward the 135 one
That
more
makes
time.
sense.
So that's why I have the as
And
That's a point of
140
reference.
is the pre-market high.
yeah.
So it could be either now you're right, acting as a resistance, or if it's acting as a support, well then it will be long.
Yeah.
I like that. So where would you take it for the long as a pullback?
Long, I don't see a clear long right there yet. Though the
Okay.
chart is quite strong, but let's say,
I'd be interested at the VWAP.
yeah, you took the words out of my mouth. So that will be like,
Okay.
let's say if you take the VWAP, you give it the EMA. Maybe the EMA is like that 139.
Yeah, I was just going to say it's building right now. So yeah, 139 is
Yeah, I consider that a good price if it's going to be a long.
I like it.
Yeah, let's see.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. Next one.
So the next one that we've got a new player, which is RBRX. So RBRX, I just want to
RBRK.
rubrics. Oh, okay, sorry.
Yeah, I like.
Wow.
I look at it.
Wow.
It's because of the
Marie!
type, like the font is the font on the chart looks like a links.
So, okay. So that looks interesting. It's definitely in December. It's been a monster. Why it did not show up, I don't understand. It does have a float of 57.5, and then we've got a short float of 6.
Yeah.
So it is a low float. So I am going to put that because right now it seems like it's pulling back from that high of 74.33. So it does look
Like I would say right now, our
75.
tapes doesn't have much data.
Nope.
Like I mean, this is.
so. I'm
I
just
have
going to
to
be
check that
putting
out.
some levels
Yeah, but
because it's possible. Because you're right. So right now the level seems to be between 74.98 to 74.50, and these are today.
74.98.
74.98, 75, or 69.50. So this was today that was yesterday range, and actually could be today. So today, if we're looking at which one that was the open. So we're looking at 74.70, and right now it had a pre-market pullback to 70.63. So is it volatile? Yes. If we're looking at the tape and we don't have much information, there is a stacking, which is a wide stacking, but 77.64. So 77.64 seems to be quite big.
Yeah, that's like to
Right.
be honest, like that looks like a short to me.
Mm-hmm.
Like
I think
I
too-
know in my
I
guide.
agree.
Okay, Like if you see my guy to put like that wide trend, like uptrend, but like this is the afternoon. Like basically, when I look at something that I am willing to hold for longer, I like to see this action during the afternoon, like this, because these people that are maybe holding, but maybe they it's a little bit too aggressive. So
Rebalancing a bit.
yeah, I think
And it still has a lot of rebalancing because if we're looking just in December, it went up close to, well, it's over $20 just in December. So it has been.
yeah, like if you see even in the daily, you have, well, this is the hourly, I know, but it has a kind of clean trend, like well, cleanish. It's like, yeah, today this doesn't look okay to me. I mean, like we're gonna see what it wants to do, but this is looking like a short to me. So
I like where it was interacting as a resistance. So the next one in line, we've got QBTS.
yeah,
So QBTS. Now, what are you doing today?
Yes.
Well,
give me a second.
oh please, I'm just going to
Yeah,
look at the levels.
QBTS. Yeah.
QBTS. So
Okay.
QBTS, if we're looking at the levels, we're not going to consider the dollar one. So if we're looking at the bid, the biggest one that we have is at 380.
380. So let's see 380.
380. So that's
That's
just
quite low,
25 cents, right, from there.
Well, just 25 cents in this thing.
I
25
know,
cents is
I know, but it moved. So every day, that's the range that qubits moves, right? So yesterday, it went down to, if you're looking, yeah, so no, that's pre-market. So pre-market, just this morning, it was at 392 as a pullback. 390 as a pullback, and now it actually popped back up pre-market and was trading at the 415. So that's kind of its range, I think, for qubit. But you're right, it is. It would mean quite volatile. So we've got a 380. I like the one. So if we're looking at the 390, which is the second biggest level in the 90s, around there, so it would be actually 394 is very, very close to the PCL. So
Yeah,
because the PCL is 391. So I would be interested for long at that point. And if you're looking at, again, if we're looking at the pre-market high, it's 415. So if we're looking now, we're going to look at the ask, at the offer, and at the offer, the closest or biggest level that we have right there, it would be, is it 440? I think it's 440.
yeah, I said
440.
440. I have it already.
Yeah, it's the
So-
closest one, and then it's 450. 450 is 118, 5 is 145, and 520 is 111.
Perfect. Like you remember yesterday, I say I like the long one on this at the open. Like I know it gave away pretty much everything, but like at the end of the day, like I mean, it went up quite well, but then it came back down quite violent, I would say. But it looks like very similar setup than yesterday. Like I mean,
Absolutely.
it's looking long, but yeah, we're gonna need to be a little bit more patient with that one, especially because if you lose that 30, 90, 38, 380, 390, it's gonna be a little bit too much to the downside.
I agree. I
So-
think that the PCL is going to be an important level, and we're going to see how it's going to react to that, because you're right, if it loses that, whoosh. But right now it's nice, it's above, if we're looking at the 1 minute or we're looking at the 5 minute, it's above either the VWAP, either the 200 EMA or the 50 EMA. So I like the way it's looking, but we'll see what the market's going to give us. So the next one that we've got in line is PLTR. And let's note, let's put it out there, oh my God, low volume today. So if we're looking at PLTR, the biggest level that we have to the bid is at 73 for 178 lots. Yes, so we don't have much, yeah, maybe 200 lots with the other one, and with the two tapes combined. And then we've got 70 to the downside, which is 100 and two lots. So I'm going to put that down. So we've got 70 and we've got 73.
Yeah, you see, I have an execution there. What happened is by mistake, I hold the short overnight. And this morning I say, you know what? Since I can get out, I'm just gonna get out. I didn't lose nothing in there pretty much, so I say, yeah,
And look at it go.
get out and then you.
Wow,
move in.
look
So
at that.
it's hey, it's about respecting the rules. Yeah,
Absolutely.
72. You say the other was
So we've got a 73.
73. That
So
one I have already.
73 is the biggest one. Then we've got 70 that is on the downside. 73 and 70. Then what we have to the upside, the offer, I mean. So if we're looking at the offer, it's not a crowded tape to the offer, but the biggest one is 76 at 117. So 76 at 117. I am going to put that there. So I am going to. So what do you think of PLTR? Because you've been really doing well with PLTR, though yesterday.
Not yesterday, yeah. Like
yeah,
yesterday
was
I got
an exception.
smoked big time with PLTR. So I am concerned about the selling in PLTR. That will be the best, the best and less influential from less influenced by my bias on it.
Okay.
It will be like if I am not taking any direction, short or long, I am concerned with the selling on PLTR.
Okay.
Because I see like once it has low volume, like that is less active, start going back up. But once the volume pick up, it starts selling off, and like yesterday, it managed to pull all that gap up. Like it went go up, and like lack of momentum. Like I mean, they were fighting the sellers by quite well, I would say, but like it's sporadically selling a little bit too much, I would say. So that will favor the short. But right now, like I mean, this I'm okay. Like that's what happened when you don't have a plan. Like I mean, this will be a good short today to open the day like that because I hold it for overnight by mistake. But that was not part of my plan. I just bail out because hey, I want to be out, not losing anything, and then I just follow my plan. But this, I see from long ago that PLTR want to go back to 68. So now me taking a direction, now me being influenced by what I think, it will be a short.
So you think that it would be a short?
Yeah, but I wouldn't take that short unless I see it really forcing the upside.
Okay.
Like right now, you can take it and hey, if I'm right, it's gonna be like $5.5 from there. But yeah, my upside is still like what, like 40 cents. I could take it, but it's just like let it do whatever it wants to do at the open, and then you elaborate. But yeah, I see PLTR as a short.
You see it as a short today.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, especially like you see a SPY went up, like find that double bottom, double top here, sell off. So why PLTR wouldn't sell off together with SPY? Well, I know, but yeah, a little bit foggy because of the smoke of yesterday, but to me it's a short.
Okay.
Yeah, what do you have toward the upside? Like we have the 73 as a relevant level. I know about the 68 because it's a multi-day level.
So 73, and then if I'm going back, I just want to make sure. So we've got as biggest levels 75, that's 65, 76, that's 49.
Yeah.
So 75 has been definitely a pre-market resistance, and yesterday didn't get there. So are we able to go back to 75? I think that's yesterday. If we're looking at just yesterday for PLTR, it started out at 70.
It's actually the point I have as a short for me.
Perfect.
Like, I mean,
that would make sense. That would make sense. I would like that. Yeah, that would make sense. 75. There's not a whole lot above 75. There is the biggest one, and above is 90 at 96. So 90 today for PLTR to go up 3 with this kind. Well, we never know with this kind of volume. I'd be surprised.
Yeah.
Are you good with PLTR?
Yeah, I'm good with you.
I like it, I like it. So, I'll just redo my, because it seems like there's a lot of movement today. So then, the next one is Tesla. So, look at here for Tesla. So, when we're looking at Tesla, surprise, surprise, we had that volume, we had that level yesterday as well. So, if we're looking at the bid, the biggest level is at 420. That, well, not the biggest. So 420 is the closest one. So 420 is at 39. And then when we're looking even lower, the biggest one is at 417 for 60 lot. And then we've got 418 for 49. So, just at those...
Yeah, I see like look at the strength of that trend here. Like look at this. I'm gonna clear up as much as I can. Let's see. Like let's say
420
yeah, like
popping up.
no, but I mean like the
422.
downtrend is a little bit crazy. So let's say
It's
that
yeah. Right now, it's still
it
it's
accelerate and then
exactly. It's right at that range. If we're looking at Tesla, is it able to make big moves? Yes, it has been.
do you have anything around the 423.75 or 23.50 around there? 23 something. What is in between?
423. We've got 423. That's 27 lots.
Okay, I see.
Yeah, and then 120. 427.27. That's 20 lots,
Okay,
but not a whole lot around there.
okay,
No.
understood. So
No.
417.
So the biggest one is, if
17.
you're looking at the offer, is 430 for 132 lots. So I put that there. 430. Tesla was trading 430 two days ago. So is it possible? Absolutely. It would be a $10 move. $10 move for Tesla.
Yeah.
Lately has not been any problem. So
yeah.
definitely interest. So if you would be interested, I think that to pull, yeah, it would be nice to have something around the VWAP. I haven't seen anything around the VWAP. I think it could hold, and it could just be me, but it could be just interacting with the 200. No, with the 50 today. So we'll see. It seems to be respecting. In the 1 minute, the 50 seems to be a guidance, but we'll see.
Yeah, yeah.
But you're right. I do agree. It does look short today.
Yeah, it's funny because most of the stock looks short today.
So the next one that we have is MUFG, Mitsubishi. So,
Yeah, that's gonna be it's yeah, I have it.
so Mitsubishi. Let's look at those.
Yeah, we don't have data for that yet.
No, well, we don't have anything on the tape. I don't know if we will, but I'd like to look.
Well, I'd be
at,
hoping we will, but now we don't.
So right now, 1187 seems to be a bottom that was found. That it interacted on the 10th as a double bottom. So I'm marking that right now. So and then
1187, right?
1187, yes. So at 1187, and then what I'm finding as a top right here is 1225, 1224. So I am going to mark those two because I think they could be reacting differently. And then we've got the Bank of Argentina, BBVA. So BBVA, funny enough, it does have a lot on the tape. So if we're looking at the biggest player, which is pretty much there at the bid, is 1017, which is close to 450, a little bit more than 450. So 1017, I am going to put that there at 1017.
Under pressure.
So 1017 seems to be a level of resistance that happened pre-market today, and quite large, and 1018 as well. So now I'm going to be going to the offer. So it seems to be very tight. I know the market's not open, but we've got a double shield at 1020, 1021. and 1020 triple shield.
You know,
1020, 1021, 1022, all three are close to 600.
those candles, they mean not even right now yet. Like it's just
That's what I'm thinking.
it's yeah, no volume, no. Yeah,
No, it's very,
flat.
very small range right now. But does it look, at the moment, does it look a little bullish? Yes, we'll see how it reacts. And then if we want to give a quick look, the last one is NEO. So NEO right now has a triple bottom at about 450, 449, 450. So that's a triple bottom, seems to be acting as support. If we're looking at the bid, both are very crowded tape. The biggest that we can find to the wow bid is 387, which is true that. But what a crowded tape! Do you see that?
Yeah, like, you see, that's because of the price, but it's that's no playable right now. As
So 446 is huge.
Yeah.
446.
I had those names, like
466, not 446. Sorry, 466. I'm gonna put that there
okay.
just to see what it means. 466. Okay. Yeah, it doesn't look very clear.
Yeah, I don't have a word in that one. So yeah,
Okay, 450. Okay. 450 to 466. That's very rangy.
yeah, I don't. Yeah, as I say, it's like let me not use that word. It's
Okay, so
it's not that it's not tradable. It's just it's barcoding like that. It's like it's barcoding. Like I mean, it's unless I'm gonna be a market maker trading or market making trading, it's like which I'm not good at. Like yeah, I'm not doing that.
I like that.
So, but yeah, I understand. Like maybe for a swing will be making sense to me, but like if you see the downtrend have been like quite extended. Like this is just in the 5 minute from yesterday. But if you look at the bigger time frame, look at the 30 minutes. Like look from where we are coming. Like it's 540 pretty
It's
much,
insane.
and it's just downtrend. Like the short have never been wrong here. So. Like, well, I say that, you know, so like if you took the EMA or if you took a extended point. But yeah, it's NEO. It's like, oof.
So if we're looking, so we've got less than 2 minutes. So I'm just going to review very quickly the stock. So we've got NVIDIA that's pulling back to its biggest position to the offer, which is 138. So pulling back, NVIDIA lost a VWAP. We've got PLTR that seems to be finding a double bottom there at, we'll see if it's going to at 73.25, how it's going to be reacting or going through. We've got QBTS pulling back as well. So the biggest level on QBTS still is maintained at 375 for now. So we'll see that is 375, 380. We've got RBRX, RBRK. So RBRK right now.
RBRX.
Whoa!
I can't.
You!
You
I
fall
said
in
no,
that
I didn't fall. I
you
was
did.
gonna correct myself. What? You booger!
So
You're such a booger. So again, RBRX, RBRC. Oh, RBRK. See, you got me again. So it seems to be it has lost since so it's losing. It's trading under the VWAP. So Tesla
market
again.
just open.
Tesla going down. So everything is really flushing.
Good luck, everybody.
Good luck.
Yeah. Oh, okay. The alarm is distracting me. TSLA. Yeah, Tesla is. Tesla is looking a little bit long there for me because I think it's gonna be wanting to go to test that 2370 because it was quite relevant, I say. So yeah, I'm looking at PLTR and PLTR. I'm interested into PLTR, but what is the spider doing?
So SPY right now is
going down.
So I took I'm not sure.
Okay. PLTR, I think I'm gonna take a short on PLTR.
Okay.
Yeah, I missed it actually. Let's see if I can get it. I am trying to be disciplined with the price. So,
Okay, so the market right now is interacting with the 200 EMA.
okay, so I got PLTR. I don't know. I did it wrong for a couple pennies. So,
Okay.
I want to see the 72 printing. Let's see. Yeah, so I have the stop loss correct, so it's okay. It's still part of the plan. So let's see. What are you trading?
So I'm trying NVIDIA.
Nvidia.
So I took NVIDIA at the VWAP when I saw that it was having strength instead of pulling back. We'll see. Right now, the tape at NVIDIA, we seem to have big offers. The biggest one is building right now, which is at 140. That's over 1,000. So we'll see how it's going to react to it. It's really volatile right now. I've put my stop loss. I'm going to stop looking at it. We've got PLTR. PLTR seems to have found a double bottom at that 73.25. It is showing a little bit of strength. The market right now is respecting well in the 5-minute, the 200 EMA. NVIDIA has got me out. So
I got out
PLTR.
of PLTR.
Yeah.
And yeah, let's see. The pointed bounce is yeah, I didn't want to fight it.
Mm-hmm.
Let's try. I think I can try one more time the 70.50. 74.50.
Market right now, real slow. So I took a bite of PLTR at the VWAP. We'll see where it wants to go. Right now I'm printing.
Okay, I have the order in. Let's see. Okay, I got filled right away. So yeah, that will be a very technical price there. I don't even. I am giving it like 50 cents stop loss, and yeah, I don't have to fight it too much because this is it's respecting the trend toward the downside temporarily, but this is the open, so we don't know what is gonna happen.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just like 75 is my point too short.
Okay.
And now my stop loss is above the 75 because I think it won't get there.
So we've got SPY now interacting with the VWAP. RSI has curled significantly on SPY. So we're going to see what's going to happen there.
Yeah, SPY is looking strongish.
Mm-hmm. NVIDIA is going to the biggest position of 138. Is that going to be the reversal? There's not a whole lot below that. So there's actually one that just showed up is
Be careful, Nvidia's looking
137.50.
weak. Yeah, like it's looking quite weak, Nvidia.
Mm-hmm.
That PLTR, do I have a good price? That's my question today. Well, you don't have the best price, but you have a decent price, and from what was offered. So
You got PLTR.
short,
Okay.
and yeah, this is gonna take a little bit of discipline. Nvidia flushing through the 38 apparently, or trying to.
Okay, so the market now, yeah, so we've got SPY now that's interacting, and with the open, 5-minute alarm. So the PLTR long seems to be working. 75 is huge, huge, huge.
Yeah.
It's a huge, huge level. I'm going to be watching that.
Yeah, it's looking quite long now, PLTR. So, but
Okay, so Tesla now is going up to the VWAP. QBTS has reacted with that bottom level that we were talking, the 380 and 376. We'll see what is going to happen.
That's not a good wick on the 380. That's going to be tanking apparently.
Absolutely, I believe so.
So, PLTR, like today I'm gonna make sure, and this is why I'm asking myself, what is the quality of your entry? I took a snap down already. Like I mean, the slippage was a little bit bigger than what I would like on PLTR at exit. So, but I won't fight it the way I fight it yesterday. The way I fought that yesterday. So yeah, if you get me out of the 75, maybe it will be good just to walk away. The volume is quite active right now, so though that 75 is my best short judgment or what, like 75 will be better than. But let's see. Okay, PLTR holding.
Okay, so PLTR is going to be approaching. Well, right now it is a battle though.
Yeah,
You can
it is.
see that every time that it goes a little bit forward, it's a lot of. There is a battle.
Something I can do without blaming myself too much on that one.
NVIDIA going through right now. I feel like I want to take a little piece. We'll see with NVIDIA what it's going to do at the VWAP. It's going to.
Yeah, I am wanting to go out of PLTR. I'm gonna let it get me out on so okay, it got me out because I wanted to retake it there, but it's okay. So no rush it, don't rush
$1 in the money
it. Yeah, I see.
with PLTR.
Yeah, I see how crazy right there.
Going through the 75.
Yeah.
So now there's a big position building at 75.50.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk away from PLTR for now. Now I'm gonna change my alert to the 76. Actually, let's take that from the tape. 75.50. 75.50.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money, 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 money.
So let's say Nvidia. Are you trading Mara by any chance? No? Okay.
I've been keeping my eye on SMCI and qubits because qubits right now, I really like the fact that it seems to have found right there a little bit of resistance. So we'll see. If I'm looking at the tape, $370 seems to be, yeah, right there. So that seems to be
139. Okay, so BDA. Okay, cool. So yeah, PLTR coming back. I am not touching that until I have decent price. So, what are you trading, Marie?
it was PLTR.
PLTR? Yeah, I that one. Yeah, okay. So yeah.
So it should be pulling back. So we've got a big player at 74.30. 74.30 being the VWAP. If it rejects the VWAP and pulls up, I'm going to be adding back to my trade because I took partial at the top there. It's
yeah,
not
I took a
even
little
going to
short
pull
on
back.
Nvidia. Let's see. A little short on Nvidia.
Okay, so now we've got SPY that's crossing the VWAP.
Spice across in the VWAP.
Okay, so it seems like PLTR is going to be pulling back to the VWAP at 74.30. If that is the case and it holds the VWAP, I am going to be adding. If not, I am out.
Okay, so I'm gonna take a little profit there on
Good job.
Money talks.
Here comes the money, 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 money.
And I'm gonna go back in PLTR. Okay, what is the price I want? Let's see if I can get that price. Okay.
PLTR going through, it would seem.
Yeah.
73.
Unfortunately, like, what about Nvidia? Nvidia keep going down. I'm glad I take that little partial there. So I may take Nvidia. Let's see. Let's buy it in 2 steps. So I took a little Nvidia right there. And PLTR, this is the one that is making me have a hard time. So okay.
I took a
Trading
position,
QBTS.
PLTR got me out. I took a position, yes, on QBTS at the VWAP.
Yeah, I see he's bouncing from the tree.
And we see what is going to happen there. We've got the SPY that is now caught between, if we're looking in the 5 minutes, caught between the VWAP and the 50 EMA. It's definitely a good RSI at the moment. We still don't have crazy volumes. Right? We've got, it's a low volume day today.
Yeah, so, as usual.
And it's a beautiful day.
Yeah, yeah. But I have an order to go in PLTR, and I am not trying to. I won't be trying to move that order.
Okay?
As I say, it's a game of discipline, and that's what I didn't do the other days. So
Yeah, because then we become flippy, right?
yeah, yeah. In Nvidia, I went like short, but the way I went short on Nvidia is 2 steps. So I just got half of that, and then you're gonna get half again. Yeah. Like depending how it behave on those 38s. Nvidia. Yeah, not looking that good actually. Okay, let's see PLTR. Yeah, PLTR trying to go back up. Am I being too picky with PLTR? I don't think so. So I definitely don't think so.
You don't think so?
Yeah.
Look
no.
at NVIDIA. So we knew, right, NVIDIA 37, so that could be the reversal on NVIDIA. There's not a whole lot that you're going to find. 137.
Right, this is rejecting quite well the 38. So let's see. Yeah, you see the 3780
Mm-hmm.
buying there. So let's say now we are 38. Okay. Yeah, holding the 30. I won't add on Nvidia, so I'm gonna
No.
keep it there. Let's see what it wants to do. And then we have PLTR. So if I say PLTR, do I want to get the VWAP? The VWAP is 7432.
NVIDIA is not NVIDIA, I'm sorry, SPY. I was looking at NVIDIA. So SPY is crossing all the indicators, is above all indicators. So we're looking at above the PCL, it's above the market open, it's above the 50, it's above the VWAP, it's above the 200. So it seems to now be at a resistance point of 606.92. We'll see what it does there.
Yeah. Yeah, Nvidia, the tape kind of flip in there, so I think you're gonna get PLTR very soon.
I believe you are correct for NVIDIA. So we'll see what it's going to do at 138.40. I don't believe that there's enough momentum, but it seems to be, again, look at that, being pulled. While SPY is still climbing.
Yeah, I retook the PLTR. Let's see if we manage to go to 75 one more time.
Okay?
Do I think I have a good entry? Well, I have very similar entry than before. The difference is that this time it already went to 75 and rejected. So
Okay.
I do not expect it to go back to the 75. That's why I retook it and retake it. So we already took it, yeah. But yeah, let's see. Nvidia, if we manage to trade above 139. Like that's my level 139, but it's not even going there. Like I mean, I could be trying to build up a position on Nvidia toward the short side. The tape, look at the tape. It was strong, now it's very weak again. So
Insane, eh?
yeah, like this was only half of the size, so I can, as I say, I can be a little bit more conservative and try to go short again on Nvidia because it is looking short. So let's see if I take this guy here. Yeah, that will be okay. Yeah, I took Nvidia short, and what I'm gonna do? Yeah, let's see. Yeah. Stop loss at 139.02. I know it's very obvious, but if you hold above the VWAP, I will decide if I want to add or if I don't want to add.
Okay.
So PLTR. Yeah, PLTR will require patience. And today I say I am not getting a smoke in that ticket. So if it doesn't want to sell off with confidence,
Oh, well.
I may walk away. So yeah, let's see. So Nvidia, as I say, Nvidia, I have like, it doesn't seem like if you're gonna be offering 39, but we know how those tickets can trade, especially today. Friday 13. So, but yeah, definitely like I took a snap on PLTR already. So, but I think it's looking good yet. So as long as it hold below the trend, I'm gonna be a little bit more quiet. My stop loss is at that 75, so it's pretty much a 50-cent stop loss. But I am expecting a major sell-off on PLTR at some point. It's not like, well, when I say major, it's not like if the stock is broke or something like that. It's just like this is extended. Like I know like it's looking better than the other tickets.
Check
But
Riot.
is it gonna be able to hold? That's the question. So Riot, Riot is flying. But remember when we have Riot, I go Mara normally. Like Mara is lagging behind on the matter, but I think that Mara can really, if we find a bottom, which to be honest is not looking like if he's gonna find a bottom right now. So, but I mean, yeah, that Mara, it's not looking that attractive for the long right now. So though it is holding the VWAP quite well, yeah. Bitcoin is at 100,000 again, so Bitcoin is not really strong right now. So it is strong, I know, but like I mean, it's not making higher highs. So good morning, Carl. How are you doing? How are you doing, my guy?
Good morning, Carl.
Allô, ça va? Yeah. So PLTR, as I say, like fighting the VWAP right now. Is it gonna be able to hold or not? We will see. So Nvidia,
It's making lower, higher lows.
Yeah,
Right?
like the 38 is being well respected on Nvidia.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
I like that.
yeah, I think if Nvidia trade, like I'm actually gonna move that. Like, let's see, Nvidia right now. It's Nvidia price higher than 138. If Nvidia is trading above 138, a little bit later, let's say, that might be a low. So PLTR trying to go back up one more time. So PLTR,
I'm waiting on qubits and I'm watching water boil here.
yeah,
It's still maintaining the VWAP.
Yeah.
I think it may be losing it now. We will see.
yeah. If we lose that 380,
Correct.
I wouldn't like it.
Me either.
Uh,
If it loses the VWAP, I don't think I would like it either.
okay, Nvidia is trading above 138. Other than alert.
I took Nvidia.
The rear auto reset. Perfect. Yeah, you are going to be alone. So yeah, let's see.
Mm-hmm.
The VWAP is very important on it.
Absolutely. Ah,
Yeah, the tape on
Cubics got me out.
qubits got you out.
QBTS.
Yeah, I see.
I'm not walking away from it because I am going to beat myself up if I do.
Oh no, don't do that. That's not good. So, yeah, Nvidia, as I say, like, do I want to be? Yeah, let's see. Instead of 1.5. Okay, it's still valid. Okay, cool. Yeah, Nvidia is looking quite long. So, is the tape supporting that? Yeah, there is a 139 that is interesting.
Yeah, 139 was there prior,
Mm-hmm.
right? And still there. So 139 is very big.
Mm-hmm.
Combined. And 140 is even larger. And we've got 140.50, 140.68, and 141 ginormous. So we will see what that's going to do.
Yeah.
So right now Nvidia has crossed the VWAP, but there's a pullback right there. So I don't want it to lose the VWAP again. It needs to have, as you say, Davey, a good quality bounce from the VWAP. Price acceleration.
Yeah, the way that candle is looking like,
I don't like it.
like what the 5 minutes, like in Nvidia,
Oh, the 5 minutes is really.
in the 5 minutes kind of interesting. So, though the tape is weaker and weaker, so
Well, we've got a position at 139.50, so 139.50.
yeah, it's the 139.50 is the point that I was wanting to watch a little bit closer. So
I'm so happy I stayed in qubits.
QBTS. Yeah, now trying to go back up.
I knew it was coming, but sometimes the patience,
Yeah, yeah.
it's just not there.
You see, Nvidia lost the 50. I am willing to add on Nvidia, maybe. Maybe no, I should be adding to Nvidia, but like, let's say if I can add a technical price. PLTR is yeah, like there is a level at 72 in PLTR 72.80 is the price I consider pretty much the most important for now until it trade below.
Okay.
Like I know that yesterday we were trading below there for a little bit longer, but somebody was buying heavy at 72.80, so that even flipped the price toward the low. So what happened if he's not there today?
Mm.
So yeah, you want to look at something?
I just wanted to look, if you're looking at SPY and you're looking at the double top there and you're looking at yesterday.
Now
where
it is a triple top,
found-
just letting you know.
Exactly. So it's, oh yes, that's right, that wick. So it's a triple top that is found there, and yesterday it was a triple top there. So it seemed to now it's pulled back to the 200 EMA in the 5 minutes. We'll see what it's going to do. There's no spread pressure on SPY.
Yeah, it's RSP. Let's see, like if I have you look at RSP, if I have to say something, really, this is RSP and this is a SPY. So if I have to say something about SPY, it's basically the is it fighting the downtrend? Yes, it is fighting the downtrend. Is it still under selling pressure? Yes, it is still under selling pressure. So we need to be aware of that. So
I am happy.
QBTS,
Oh, usually I pull away from that. You know that.
yeah,
I get burnt.
And then it
I
goes.
pull away. I turn around. I see it, and I go in right now where it's approaching a resistance level.
yes,
So I am very happy I stayed. That was one of my plans today.
yeah,
Majorly, very. I'm pleased with myself on this Friday.
yeah. That QBTS pumping higher.
I am going to watch it right there because 405 was big. It's still big. So I may take a little bit of profit there because it has been a resistance level. RSI has curled back.
PLTR, what were you doing during the pre-market? Well, you were under the water pre-market.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money. Money, money, money.
BDA, I never add. I should be considering out of that for sure. Well, I should be out of that. Like, let's not even wait for it to get.
Out NVIDIA?
Yeah, like the problem I see is like you see, this was the trend over the upside. Like this is the major trend, like the biggest time frame trend. When it went under, now it is reacting and it's the second time that it react.
Mm-hmm. But it's going through this time.
Is it
We don't know. Yeah, you're right. We don't know. We don't know. You're right.
like
I see the price acceleration on the tape. So, but it's losing 80, regaining, losing, but really quick tape.
yeah
139 is still there, still ginormous. And then we still have the VWAP at 138.30. So VWAP is still big too, 138.30.
okay okay, so acceleration right there.
Mm-hmm.
And
86. Big at 86 came by. They were buyers, and look at it go. Big
Yeah.
acceleration right now.
yeah, that print is looking healthy.
Mm-hmm.
So
We've got the market right now that it's interacting with the 200 EMA in the 5 minutes. We've got a really big curl on the RSI for the market. I'm going to see NVIDIA. I think I'm going to take a little bit of the profit if it does not cross.
oh, you're going low. You went
Yeah, I
low.
was going long.
Nice.
Yes, on NVIDIA on the second push.
Yeah, I got out.
Okay.
And now it's at 39.
It's holding 39. We'll
Yeah.
see.
Yeah, it's looking healthy. PLTR. Come on, PLTR. So let's see PLTR. Let's do a little bit of tape reading on PLTR. We have a 7430. 7430 at the bid. And what is the 7430 doing? I would expect that bid to increase, so it is increasing quite a lot. So
That's on PLTR?
yeah, that is PLTR. Okay. At the 50, do we have anybody at the 50? Yeah, what happens is that there is buying and it keep buying and buying. So they
Look at Nvidia at I took some.
yeah, Nvidia, yeah.
Here we go.
No holding to 39.
Here
Incredible.
comes the money, 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 money.
That's plan 2. Take some partial when you see a heavy top. Yesterday I left so much on the table. Thinking, oh, going for the dream. Instead of going for the tape. The VWAP is building. So 1/3, the biggest one is Nvidia is to the offer at 139.44. So 139.44 is definitely a resistance level, has been. So we're gonna see what's gonna do at that.
Okay, so
I've got a good stop loss there, so I'm breaking even on Nvidia, playing with the money at the house. So I am not worried. We'll see what's going to happen there. I've left a little bit on the to go for the dreams. QBTS is still going up. I love it. I love it. I did not add on that pullback. I could have added, but then, hey, it's still doing well. It's interacting with a big level. So right now, if I'm looking at the tape on QBTS, there's a very big stack going up to 420. So at 420, what I am surprised is 420 is past the triple top that we've got here. So we'll see. If it crosses 420, I think it's very capable of going to 460. With momentum, we will see. So Qubit is still it's still in the top 5 as far as trading. So we've got Nvidia number 1, PLTR number 2, still interacting with the VWAP, but holding the VWAP. Interesting.
I move my alert to Nvidia just for me to make sure I know what it's doing. Like
So
right now, it's that 39 seems to be a little bit too heavy for it. So,
38.75 is another position that just showed up. So that's caught between the two again. So we will see. I just want to keep, because SMCI has built in volume, so I'm going to be in as past. So I want to see, because right now it seems to have crossed the VWAP and now interacting with the VWAP. I don't see a big move if I'm
which one was
looking
that?
SMCI. So I don't see a big move, but 37.68 seems to be the biggest position to the offer. 37.68 is still a dollar move, so I could be interesting to see what it's doing at 36.51. 36.51 being a big level for SMCI. When we're looking at the market, it is pulling back significantly. It is growing. It has actually gone through, still no pressure, but gone through all major indicators, and now it is wanting to sit at the 605.60. 605.60 was a big level for us. Oh, I like what you're doing, SMCI, right there. So we will see.
Yeah, I see.
So I might take a little bite of SMCI right there.
I'm just gonna modify those things like 74.30. I see the 74.30 was buying a lot on the PLTR.
Okay.
So okay, now we are below 74.30. So that, like, I wanna see that holding that. That's let's see if I find any value on those alarms. Like, yeah, yes, no, yes, no. It's pretty much yes. So Nvidia seems to be a short that I might miss. Nvidia,
Well, I'm still.
yeah. You're still
So-
long, yeah.
I'm still long,
Mhm.
so I was able to take some profit there. It's still holding the VWAP. I'm still very interested in what SMCI is doing. It is holding that level very well, and now we've got, and it's going through. Is it going through, or is it going to hold and create some momentum there? How's the tape looking? A little lean.
Yeah, I went short on Nvidia, and I'm just following my plan.
Okay.
And I'm just trying to keep focusing to the levels that I sense that matter, and the way that they matter to me is based in their sizes. So basically, Nvidia had the big guys at 39 that you were calling out.
Mm-hmm.
It didn't hold. Right now, I'm watching if Nvidia is gonna be trading below 39.50. So I took a bite above 39.50, like a 138.50. No, actually, a 138.48 was that I took that little bite.
Okay.
And I want to see it holding below there. As long as it is holding below that price, I should be right. So, yeah.
Okay.
So is it below one?
Wow. Okay, so if we're looking at SPY has lost the 60, the level of support, the level of support that it found before, going
Okay.
through it like butter.
Yeah.
So losing the range, ow yoy. So Nvidia got me out. Good job on the short, but I was able to take some profit out of there for Nvidia. So QBTS.
So I'm gonna make this a little bit noisy, just this one, because I need to make sure that I pay attention to that one. So because I won't be looking at the trade pretty much for now, I need to let it develop a bit. So that token was for PLTR. Like I know that the PLTR had a big buyer at 70 to 80. So yeah, let's see. So once you get to 70 to 80, I want to pay attention if ever you get there. So yeah, let's see. So what are you trading, Marie?
I'm still in qubits.
QBTS.
Mm-hmm. QBTS, and right now it's interacting with the top of its range. So I'm gonna see if it loses the 4, I'm getting out of it. If I'm looking at the tape, it seemed to be flipped, but it's not too clear for me. So did you want to look at that for me, please, baby?
QBTS?
Yeah, it should be up there.
No, I thought it was what this is. So,
Yeah, me too.
QBTS. QBTS. And to erase one of the others. SMCI.
Mm.
No. Let's erase Google.
Mm.
And SPY. Well, SPY.
Mm-mm.
Okay, we'll keep a SPY. So QBTS. And some time to build up. So PLTR. Yeah, PLTR is back up above the 30. So that PLTR.
Yeah, the level C, yes, it should be going to the 415 again. What, right? Do you see that?
Here, the interest is toward the downside, so
Well, the biggest has a 350.
380 in here.
Isn't that 350? No.
Yeah, like you have 350, yeah, but I mean basically you have both.
Okay.
You have 380 and you have 350. but up to now,
Yeah, no, the interest is to the upside right now. It should go up to 415, and that's what it's doing. That's what I wanted to confirm is the spread. If the strongest level would be closer, then I would say going to the downside. But because it's still so close to the resistance level, it's going to tap the resistance level again.
okay,
And that's what it's doing. So perfect. Thank you very much.
my pleasure.
Yeah, 415 for QBTS has just been incredible. Very strong level. Very, very strong level. Doesn't like to cross it often. Okay, so what are you going to do now? SMCI, what are you going to do? You're making higher lows, and you're interacting well with the VWAP. Is this the time? I'm so glad I'm coming back to you. Cross it. I want that button. Do it. Just do it.
Do it! Just do it!
Oh, well, I think it helped. The button helps. There we go. We should play that button more often.
Okay, I'm out of PLTR.
What's PLTR doing?
It's pumping up one more time. So it's that tape is. I didn't even wait for it to get me out. Maybe I can save like 10 cents next time. But maybe
Okay.
I can just walk away from it. You know, like
That's true too.
Yamara is pumping up. Okay.
Rechecking QBTS tape. Oh, yeah. Okay, I front run SMCI a little bit there.
Okay.
I took it at the very close to the 3650, which was a level of interest. Right now, it seems to be reacting to the VWAP very well. If I've got a trend line, it is breaking the trend right now, the downtrend. So it's really having a very nice 5-minute candle that's forming. The RSI is curling. Not too nervous, but front running is definitely a little bit, gives you a little bit of pressure, right? So we feel a little bit of heat there on this MCI. I like what the tape is doing. We'll see. I'm going to be quiet. QBTS is still doing well, I believe. Let me go check that out. I didn't add, but there we go. So it seems that it is going to go, and it is very close to the 415 there. Okay, we've got a double shield at 431, 432.
That's QBTS.
Me friend running SMCI, a little bit risky. Okay, so SPY now has wicked the 60508 that we were saying was a very important. So this here has been wicked twice, 6508. So wicked pre-market and now wicked again. So is that the bottom? We will see. Okay, so Cupid Tapes is still very, very healthy. We'll see what it wants to do. I'm playing with the money out of the house. Okay, SMCI seems to be developing. I've left my stop loss below the second low, so if it goes back there, I'm okay that it gets me out, but it shouldn't be going back there. It shouldn't get me out. SPY is reacting again to and seems to lose a little bit of momentum to the downside. No pressure at the moment. What are you trading, Divi?
Just Nvidia. Watching PLTR like if I have a problem with it. And yeah, let's see.
I knew it. We'll see. SMCI pulling back. But like I said, it's below. If it goes back there, I'm okay to be out. It did not get me out by 1 cent. So we'll see. QBTS still interacting with the 412. I am going to keep my eyes on that.
And you're looking a little bit short, huh?
Ooh.
Although this is quite strong today, but
Wow. But right there, it's reacting to a previous resistance level, right? So
yeah, let's see how it looks.
let's see how it's going to.
Oh yeah. It is. So PLTR, there is a big order on PLTR at what was it? 75,
Mm-hmm.
and there is another at 74.90. So, do I want to go counting this name? No, I don't think so. So.
Okay.
Nah, Nvidia keep going down. So it's PLTR.
So market is holding and interacting well to the previous resistance level, which was about 605, but we'll see. No, it's woohoo! Yay, Qubits is going past a 415.
Okay.
SMCI is going to get me out. It got me out. Darn it.
Let's see if PLTR gets somewhere. So it doesn't seem to be wanting to offer the price. MU I didn't took it, but like I didn't take it, but it seems to be like a good short. Not sure about that yet.
Riot is at the double top there.
Yeah, you see now. One more time below 174.30. Riot.
Double top.
Yeah. Mara. No, Mara is pumping a little bit behind Riot. So PLTR struggling. So let's say we have PLTR here. So what number is the volume? You are QBTS yet? Okay. Yeah, if you see the tape on Palantir,
Mm-hmm.
there is somebody holding at 30, and that's for sure have been good enough. Now it's about to lose the 30 apparently. So I know how stubborn I have been about that.
PLTR.
Yeah. Um, I think one of my biggest problem, and I see this is like, it's two things that I can see right now. One is not getting the good prices,
Mm-hmm.
and the other is having a too tight stop loss.
Okay.
Yeah, like I was telling Zach the other day that we have to be a little bit more dynamic with those things. And like today, if you see, it went up to what, 75.30, 75, almost 75.50. And yeah, then I got out here prematurely. It will never get me out here. Of course, like, it's like if I haven't lost anything because I got even a better price.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, like this
Is it
out
doing
here
a Christmas tree again?
is what it's doing. But like that's what I see. Like I am observing the sizes, and I am being careful of the way I'm observing the sizes. Like there was somebody at 75.90, and it rejected. Like I mean, it got filled and then it got down. Like, and that was not that big. So that's why I didn't even offer 75. So now I'm gonna be looking toward the downside, what sizes we have that it could probably bounce back up. So I'm gonna have this line and I'm gonna be moving it dynamically.
Okay.
So we have 74. 74 is the next. So let's see what you want to do at 74. So is it gonna bounce 74? If it doesn't bounce 74, then we have 73.90. So at 73.90 you're gonna be able to hold, because those are decent size. Those are very big size for the sizes that we are managing. And then we have another 50, so way below. So I think this is gonna go down today, but I have been wrong most of the days. PLTR. Well, and I shouldn't
That's
say
not
that.
true.
Like, yeah, that's not true. It was just
No, because
yesterday.
exactly.
and-
It was just one day because you've been trading PLTR very well.
Yeah, and today a bit.
Nvidia.
Yeah, I
It
haven't
is
been-
now a double bottom right there and interacting with the PCL. So I had it as a very heavy level there. What do you see?
Nvidia. Let's see Nvidia. Yeah, you see that like the 37.
37.50.
Yeah, no, not the 37. Look at the 37 line. Right now, is it gonna go there? Well, the chances that it will go there are quite high. So you see it? No, it's like 700.
37? I
Seven-
went 37?
Yeah, 722 plus.
I what?
Yeah, you
INET?
INET is 722, and ARCA is 252.
I won
So-
37.
Yeah, I won
Okay,
37.
check this out. Look at this. Nothing.
I see.
Weird.
Yeah, we have to see how we get there. And today is funny because normally it's me who doesn't have it,
Mm-hmm.
and today it's you who doesn't have it. It's like, oof.
So SPY at that important level, 605. So that was the level 605. So it's interacting now with the level that it wicked at the pre-market low.
Mhm.
So important level there to see if it's going to be supporting or
Yeah.
not.
Nvidia, that 137, I do not expect it to hold, but we will see. Yeah, as I say, it's like I need some readjustments. So I just want to go back to Palantir, as I have PLTR, and I say I want to watch this level. We are trading below. Now what is it? The next 90. So what do we do in the 90s? So are we holding the 90s? We are holding the 90s. So are we holding the 50? Okay, 90 is not holding that good. Let's say, are we holding the 50? Now let's go toward the 50. Let's talk about being annoying. No, it's not that bad. It's just like you have to come back and repeat the process because it's the same process that have been working most of the time. So if you start like moving from one strategy to another, to like, of course, and I have like, as we say, getting the good prices is a very important thing. So let's look at that Nvidia. As I am already $1.60 in the money. Yeah, it didn't hold the 37. Let's see. Nvidia didn't hold the 37. So let's go to 36.50. What is going to happen at 36.50? Right here. So are you going to be holding 36.50? Is there something before 36.50? No, there isn't much before 36.50. So me moving the line is just an observation point. It doesn't mean much. So though PLTR, oh yeah, you're gonna go 37.50, and now you're gonna bounce back up. That's a relevant level, and if you lose it, we have then 73. Okay, we interact with that. Are we trading below there? What was that? Okay, we are not holding the 50. Let's go to the 73. In Nvidia, gonna be taking some partial. Okay, let's go Nvidia. Let's say it's a matter of discipline. Let's just, this is Nvidia. Once it push a little bit lower. Now the tape is trying to flip. So
Well,
you know, just watching the selling on Nvidia. As I say, once I hit $2, I'm gonna be taking half of Nvidia, and that will be right now. So this is Nvidia, this is the right tape. So just take half, and we ring the bell.
Here we go.
nice.
Here comes the money, 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 money.
What is going on with Nvidia, eh?
Yeah, as I say, it's not or as I was thinking before, and like I think I communicate this to you. It's not about Nvidia only. It's not the singular stock. It's the overall market. Like I
I
mean,
agree.
like when you look at Nasdaq, it's like, yeah, it gap up, then sell off. Now what? It's gonna fill the whole gap?
That's my phone.
We kind of don't know, but
Sure.
SPY is doing the same. Then RSP is doing the same. So like, yeah, this looks like a bottom maybe for RSP. Is it gonna be legit? We don't know. So NVDA. So okay, so we found some some buying right there everywhere. PLTR. So let's say PLTR. PLTR is stop at the 50 for now. Let's say the 50 was what was doing the bounce.
So look at the QBTS.
QBTS. You're rich by now? Almost,
Okay. So PLTR, are you in PLTR?
yeah. Yeah, I'm still holding PLTR, and that's as I said, I'm gonna be very dynamic here.
Okay.
And now what I'm gonna be looking at that tape, and that tape, I know that 48 there is 73.90. 73.90. So I'm gonna have two blue lines that are gonna be moving 73.90. So if we go 73.90, if I want to be a little bit more generous, I can say 74 was it? Yeah, 74. So is it gonna trade above 74? Let's see. So if you trade above 74, I can be considering myself being out of there.
Mm-hmm.
And why? Because there is decent size there. So like what I'm doing now with the blue line is forcing me to go and look at the
Mm-hmm. Those levels,
those
right?
levels, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I know
Agree.
they are whole dollar, but like,
It just gives
I
us
bet you the size.
a second check.
yeah. But you see, it's not holding the 90s even. So if it is not holding the 90s, are we gonna go back toward this 73.50? Let's see. Now we are holding 90 quite well. So how is that print looking like? That print is looking okay. Okay, 73.81. 73.81 is slightly heavy, so 73.80. Now we are going 74. Is it gonna hold 74? How much did it struggle at 73.90? A lot. Was 74 bigger? Yes, it was bigger. Is it struggling as much? No, it is not. It went through like quite well. So okay, so 1 minute and 25 seconds for the candle to die. It's a higher high. Is it looking like a reversal? Not yet. I mean, in the chart, yes. In the tape, no.
No.
Yeah, QBTS seems to be trying to go to 440.
I think so.
So, yeah, what is SPY doing while all this reading is happening? Well, SPY keep just going down.
Mm-hmm.
RSP already going, pulling back as well. Looking better than SPY right now. So SPY, then PLTR. Okay. PLTR re-entering into the 74. I know that happens every time because there is normally bigger fights at the whole dollar. So
True.
you're QTS and Riot.
Correct. So Riot, I like the way, we'll see what it's going to do, but if I'm looking at the tape, there's a really big imbalance. Really big imbalance. So we'll see what that's going to do. So QPTS, it's normal. It's finding some resistance at 420. I'm just wanting to recheck the tape because it doesn't take long for QBTS for the tape to flip.
Mm-hmm.
People are very nimble in that stock trade. You're looking at the tape and 2 minutes later, boom, they're all gone.
I'm gonna be breaking here on PLTR, and the logic behind here is like, this is my entry here, like my last entry. So the 74.50.
Mm-hmm.
So 74.50. So we observe the tape going all the way down here, reacting to the 73.50 quite well.
Mm-hmm.
So how much do I want to hold this if it's trading above 74? Well, maybe not. Like maybe my stop loss can be even like right on top of that 74.11. Though I won't do that because I am dreaming with a big move. But let's say 74 again, 7404 right now. 7404 is selling quite well. So is it gonna be holding above? It have intention to be going higher apparently for good. So yeah, 7446, 7404 keep being the biggest. So that's why I didn't move the blue line. What is after him is 7450. So yeah, if he holds 7440, it's gonna get me out almost for sure. So
7416, 7416, yeah. Which is the Viva.
mhm. While Nvidia keep working very good, Nvidia, I am concerned about the downside on Nvidia, but I'm gonna put a little bit noisy alarm here for Nvidia at 135. Nvidia. So Nvidia. Oh, that's not what I want. Nvidia
Wow.
135.
SPY's lost 605.
Nvidia price below 135. Okay, so sound, make noise. Don't delete it. I just wanna hear it. Okay. So was that good? Was that bad?
That's good. QBTS. Going through the
QBTS.
top.
Cool. Yeah, like I you see, I kept it here for you. It seems to be wanting to go to 440 because it have some big sizes at 450.
Absolutely.
So NVDA. Yeah, Nvidia is gonna make noise when you get to 135, and then I'm just gonna observe it. Like 135, I think is the best exit I can get, and yeah, is it gonna make it? That's the big question there. PLTR. Yeah, SPY losing everything. PLTR keep pumping up. Yeah, having trouble at the 7404. For how long we have been fighting the 7404? Well, quite well. I think it's a major level of whatever is in there is big enough that it's holding that. So once it trade above there, there is no reason why to stay there. Right now, if we are trading below, well, let's try to hold it for longer. Yeah, no, it's trading okay, I think, because it's make a higher high, but like not by a lot. So it's not
Okay.
noisy enough for me to be scared about it getting me out on my break even. Unless I am wrong. If I am wrong, it's gonna do it. So yeah, what else do you have, Marie?
So I've got, I'm in Riot. So right now, Riot has got a huge position, 1350 of 1,663.
Mm-hmm.
But then we've got a stack, a healthy stack that goes right to 14. So I'm long on Riot. I'm printing right now. Qubits, very nice. Qubits right now at 430 and is printing higher at 430. Like you said, there's a stack going to 440. I really like that. Then the stack continues to 450.
Yeah.
So definitely has momentum to be going up there.
But
I really like that.
like I know we were looking for the 14. Like based on the size that you say that you say that I can see at 1350. Or are you like, what is that 1350 for you?
It's
Like-
partial.
It's partial. Okay, exactly. So that's
Yeah, so I'm going to be taking partial because that's almost 2,000
yeah, exactly.
right
So
there,
for-
right? Cumulative. So that's huge. Holy
So let's
cannoli.
see.
Go QBTS. Nice. I'm so happy I didn't walk away from QBTS. My goodness gracious.
This is the tennis ball.
I'm playing with the tennis ball.
Yeah, just watch it. Like it's, yeah. Let's see if PLTR is gonna be trapping there or what is he doing. Right now it is losing the 74. So I'm talking about PLTR.
Okay.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! SPY breaking PCL right now. SPY. Yeah, that's
Okay, so yesterday it's close, very close to the close of, or the bottom of SPY,
look at that push.
63.93.
Yeah.
Okay, so interacting now with that bottom.
Yeah, QBTS have some buying pressure right there, apparently. So MU, it's funny that MU, it's looking. Ay, Nvidia. Just look at Nvidia.
I gotta see that. Wow, going through. 135.50. Wow, look at the 135. Oh, look at only. That's a big trade for you.
Yeah, it's a okay trade. I mean, like, I mean, it's good. It's just I remove already a lot I remove 50% at the 36.50, and I like it might be a big trade at the end. Like I mean, because if you break the 35, I am $2.85 in the money. I shouldn't be complaining about that. It's just like I feel I removed too much too early when I had the longevity of the tape. So. Like I don't know if it happened to you, but like, well, it happened to if it happened to you. I like the last 2 days. I feel I just went too soon into the move. Like, hey, if I were selling a PLTR yesterday, like I'm gonna show you PLTR here, like yesterday. I short PLTR here. My last short was here, right there, and it closed right here. It's just like I was doing something and I couldn't interrupt what I was doing to liquidate. So, but I technically was like, this was, my entry was at 74, something like 74.50, and it went to 72.30 something. I was $2 in the money.
Incredible.
And yeah, it's kind of what I'm trying to repeat today. Though today I'm gonna make sure I liquidate it before the end of the day. But those PLTR want to go to 68. I think he wants. It's just like a matter of time. It's just my mistake is not taking partial, not doing anything, like, or taking too much partial. Like I mean, because once you get, if you go red, I don't know if it happened to you, but then it's a snowball effect.
Absolutely.
If you don't pay attention to it.
Correct.
Because you are wanting to make back exactly what you.
Exactly, right? We're, like you said, trading our PNL.
Yeah, trading the PNL, and that's not right. Like the setup here, like. The problem is the 68. That's why, like when we saw those levels, like those sizes, and we only see those sizes in the tape. But like, is it that juicy for real? The 68? Yes, it is juicy because he's at 75. But like, are you a contrarian trade? No. Well, I trade like a contrarian, but my philosophy of trading is not being a contrarian. So. No, it's like those, like the contrarian is like you and I referred to those guys at some point when you were saying like they have a accuracy level of 35, like their accuracy is at 35%. Like they take a lot of losses. Like I mean, we're talking about that pretty much out of 10 trades, 7 trades are not making money. But when they take that one, that is like, because it's like that, they are trying to short the string of the move, and. Yeah, so I don't feel that that's what I am doing, and I don't.
You don't feel that?
No, like maybe I do it when I get a good price, and like I am very picky to get it. But it's the only time where I will say that. But most of the time, move a little bit faster than that.
Okay.
Like I take too many trades for me to say that that's what I'm doing. So well, Nvidia is officially $3 in the money. I have an alarm for that 135. PLTR $1.50 in the money. Now we have those 72. I have an alarm for the 72.80. And let's see. You hold it until you don't hold it anymore.
Very funny. You hold until you don't hold anymore.
Until they can hold it. It's like, no, because you buy. Well, guess what? If you're buying, it's not having the effect you want. You don't have a choice. So now I moved the stop, the blue line to the 73. 73 being around 500 lot in total for PLTR. Once it lost it should be trading a little bit cleaner below there. If it's gonna be holding below there.
Mm-hmm.
So I want to look at this. Let's see how the traffic is for that downside.
SPY is
And
re-entering.
we are going through that 73, like if there is nothing pretty much. Okay, we are bouncing a little bit from there, but let's see. I know the 72.80 is slightly more important than the 73. SPY, what did you say about SPY?
So SPY is re-entering and it's retesting the PCL.
Trying one more time.
Yeah. Oh, INTC.
Hey, come on, PLTR. I have an eye on you. Yeah, INTC going to grab. Yes. Like, what do I have? Well, I have shorts. I have NVIDIA
And you're
short.
aligned, right? You're so aligned.
Yeah, sure. I appreciate your. Your
No, but you're aligned with what the market is doing.
Yeah, that's maybe yes, aligned, but wrong timing, very wrong timing, and that's what
Okay.
we are working on, and that's what we need to improve a lot. That's why. But thank you for your compliment. I appreciate it. So what I'm saying here, like just to keep the idea clear, and you can date you and I a couple, maybe a year ago or 2 years ago, and some days when we are very off, like yeah.
So just for PLTR, look at the level that we've put here, 73.
I have
Right?
it.
And 70, look at 72.85. It's,
Yeah, like
is that where that's really, is it gonna go through? I don't see
Yeah,
much
like-
on that tape, but yeah,
like
I'd be careful there.
yeah. Let's be diligent.
Mm-hmm.
So 73.44 and 74.60. So I'm gonna be very generous here. 74.60. Let's see if he goes to 74.60. 74.60 and 73.60. Sorry, 73.60 and 73.36. 73.36. I'm gonna put a yellow line. And you say what I'm doing is like it's just. Yeah, it rejected 36 almost by the penny. Let's see. It may trade above there. We're gonna see. So, yeah, what I was saying is like how many times you are looking at, like we were looking in the past at SPY, like doing this. And then you have NVIDIA doing this. And like you have PLTR going down. You have a bunch of names going down. And you're trying to catch a bottom. And like it's like 90% of the time that you are trying to catch a bottom, you seems to be wrong. So, what I'm saying here, you have the short, you are risking nothing in the shorts because in both shorts I am playing with the money of the house.
Mm-hmm.
So, does this sell-off look like a sell-off that we're gonna be recuperating for now? Not to me. We are very far from the VWAP even on SPY. So, like the key point is that where do we hit that liquidity? That it really set the tone to a reversal. Like that's what we need to watch for. Where is that volume that will make this price? Like you remember how we saw the 38? We can look at it a little bit better. Let's say if we take a SPY because it's a good point of reference.
Mm-hmm.
If we take a SPY, like there we have, well, right now we are interacting, it's a zone only, but it's at, like, let's say if I say 603.70, 603.75, what we have there, we have a close, another close that is very close to there. Like I would say, if we trade below 73.50, we can expect a little bit more downside, maybe toward 73.00. So yeah, 73, between 73.50 and 73.00 is a good observation point, because if we go to 73, there might be some acceleration toward the downside.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go in a shorter time frame here, and this is how this is looking on the daily. The price action that I want to pay most attention for is at 73.50. Why? The same way we determined that the 608, with I don't remember how many cents, was a little bit too heavy. That 603.50, I will consider it quite heavy before we flush. Does that make sense? Like, let's say if we go SPY here, do we see anybody at 603.50? No, there is nobody at 603.50.
No.
But what is it on the tape? 603.50. Like, let's say 603.50.
Not much.
Not much. So what I'm saying here is that if we lose the 603.50, it's gonna be very easy to go to 603. If we go to 603 and we lose 603, then we're gonna be flushing for good. I know it looks extended. It is already very big sell-off. So Bitcoin 99, fighting with the 100,000. Yeah, it's going 99,974, and then going back to 100,000, and then it's fluctuating there. So Bitcoin loses, SPY loses. Let's see what is gonna happen. So we're gonna be observing SPY as our most important point of reference for now. I don't think the PLTR is trading alone. We clearly were rejecting the 37. You see, we didn't even went for the 36. That was heavier. That's why I have this 73.60 instead of the 73.30, 37, 38, whatever, because it was heavier and we didn't go there. So now I will be aware if this is gonna be wanting to go back to 73.30. I know there is somebody at 60, but yeah, I don't think it's gonna go there. That tape reading still need to be a little bit more improved, and yeah.
Okay, so SPY is reacting well to the 603.50.
Yeah, let's see. Is it gonna hold it? It will be so funny if it bounces from there, but like, based on the fact that we are in a downtrend, based on the fact that today is Friday.
Okay, so Tesla's reacting with the VWAP right now, so
Yeah.
we know that that one's strong. The LTR is really trading around the 7.3 for a very long time.
Yeah,
And now I think it's pulling.
yeah, but it's not sure to me yet because he didn't hold the 36.70, 37.36, something like that. And look at that. Now, like now my alarm is gonna ring somewhere.
Alert last price PLTR less equals 72.80. Alert last price PLTR less equals 72.80. Alert last price PLTR less equals 72.80.
There we go. I'm sorry about that. That was a little bit too much. Why did it keep repeating? I don't have it in
I wanted to make sure you understood.
Yeah,
Whoa!
I'll reset. Okay, there we go. So NVIDIA is gonna make that much noise, so I'm gonna have a auto reset off, and there we go. So NVIDIA haven't got there yet. So let's go back to SPY. It's funny because now I feel that I am using my brain.
You.
It's like, what? You were not using it before?
What? Yeah, I was gonna say, what? What? What do you mean, you
But
using
look,
your brain?
Look what happened to PLTR. What is my point of interest? 72.80. Did we broke 72.80 by a little bit, but then went back above right away. So my alarm is gonna ring again, but it's gonna ring only one time. It passed that.
Okay.
So, checkpoint. What will be the next checkpoint? I say I want to have the 37 because I know it's still there. What do we have between 73? So if we hold 73, okay. Let's look to the future. So if we look to the future, it will be 72.50. So is it gonna go 72.50? And what do I don't want to see it holding? 73, which is quite heavy there. But and there we go. We just keep letting it flush. So, and what is SPY doing? Yeah, because what happens is that you get foggy sometimes. and, like,
Absolutely.
and you think like, whoa, what is going on with my system? Well, nothing's wrong with your system. It's just that you are not performing
As per our system.
as, yeah, exactly. So, yeah, very nice, very nice. Now we are flushing. Well, flushing, like now, looking good.
So the next stop for SPY, if we're looking at important level, is
Alert last price NVDA last
603.
less than 135.
Good. You're only gonna ring one time. So that's BDA. And BDA is a crossing. I'm gonna use better sound. I'm gonna change the sound for the yeah, NVIDIA going to 135. Let's do the same with NVIDIA. We know we are at 35. So what is 35 is the price I don't want to see it holding. Where can we go toward the downside? Well, right now, 34.80. 34.80 need to be broke. 34.80 around there. It's a little bit lower. I cannot see it very well. Yeah, there we go. We went through 80, like if there is nothing. So what do I want to do with this? SPY. Go back to SPY, my guy. Yeah, SPY. I would love to stay staring at the at 603.50. Because once you get to the, like, yeah. I actually gonna put another line here, as this is my point of reference. So I want to see the acceleration between those two, to see how it's looking like after. So NVDA, just keep going down. Oh, we are almost $4 in the money on NVDA. Let's
Good
talk
job.
about having a good trade.
That is a beautiful trade.
So but the way I'm gonna play this, instead of me taking partial, I'm gonna take everything on NVIDIA. Like I'm gonna move my stop loss differently. So if NVIDIA go above 135, I want to be out. So $4 in the money on that NVDA. You know what? Let's take a little partial right there. So why this chart is not changing? I guess I did something wrong. Okay, yeah, let's take some partial. Push it a little bit lower, a little bit lower, a little bit. Flush it, flush it, flush it. Yeah, there we go. I took half again on NVDA.
Good job.
And
Here comes the money, 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 money.
instead of adding, I just gonna move my stop loss on top of that candle. It shouldn't go back in there. What is this? This is NVDA, and this is SPY. Look at SPY breaking the 603.50. Let's see how
Incredible.
fast we can go below
To
there.
603.
How fast can you go below there? Okay, some resistance, facing some resistance right there. Almost $5 in the money on NVDA, and this is good. The question is, do you have the mentality to hold 268 on PLTR?
Do you want to put Riot up there, please?
Who you want to sacrifice from there?
Mew.
MU. Okay, there we go. Here comes the money. PLTR, we need to do something better with
Thank you.
7250. Hey, yesterday we didn't have this momentum and we went to 71. I think, what was the low of yesterday?
70.
Was 70, 80. Can we go to 70, 80 today? Well, for sure, my guy, for sure. So, this is the feeling I haven't felt yesterday. Why? Because I was jumping here, jumping there. And hey, you can guess it because of my silence at some point. Today Marie was talking half of the show way more than me. Normally it's the opposite.
Correct.
So okay, now like now Nvidia at the level it is very concerning. It's very concerning. Like if I don't see Nvidia back on those 35 soon, like if I'm not mistaken, I don't remember quite well, but like daily level was 132 below the 135. So can Nvidia go another couple dollar down? For sure, for sure. Is that tape supporting the? I don't know. Yeah, it's looking okay, like a possible reversal there. SPY having resisting at the 60350 right now. Not long enough for me to count on it, but are you feeling the heat of the moment?
Very much. Very much so.
Yeah, like now if you jump short now, it's a little bit extended, I will say. So NVDA. Yeah, NVDA. I just wanna see what it wants to do. Yeah, PLTR, trying to go back to this PLTR. I didn't move fast enough maybe. PLTR, but let's see if it's gonna be able to trade above 73. You see that 73? What do we have? 73 and then 73.37. So how is the volume looking right there? It's quite heavy. Okay.
It's respecting the 603 for SPY.
Yeah, let's look at SPY as I say. Like, okay, yeah, look, yeah, there is acceleration there. So for anybody watching there, make sure that you read our disclaimer. Trading is a very risky activity, and all the information we share here is only with educational purpose. Any trade that you take is under your own responsibility, so make sure you trade responsibly. So yeah, that SPY is the one. Like, if I see a SPY trading, maybe I want above 603, 603.50.
Yeah, the 603.50.
Yeah,
I
I'm
think
gonna
they
be
would
trying
be
to
removed.
get out of there. And just to make sure that we are clear, it's not 603.50 precisely. It's between 603.50 and 603.80 or 603.75 because it's two prices that are like, it's two closes that are very close. That sounds very redundant, but
Two prices that are very close.
it's two close prices, close prices that are very close.
That is a redundant.
How would you say that? Because it's two closing price.
Two closing
It's
price?
like if you take two PCL and you put them very close.
Ah, okay. So two PCL would sound better.
Yeah. Two PCLs that are very close.
Correct.
My guy, $5 in the money on NVDA. Oh, Nvidia, come on. Are you really gonna go to 32?
So Mara must be popping.
Popping down.
No.
Yep. Yeah, it is going down and then it's going up. It's running into resistance, I would say. And Bitcoin is not that strong right now. So I will favor the short on Mara. If Mara loses 22, you have a lot to give away. So, though it's quite far from there now. So let's keep watching SPY. Yeah, SPY. It's gonna make a lower low apparently. That candle has 1 minute and 40 seconds. Almost $6 on NVDA. What is the hate about Nvidia? Huh?
I don't know.
And it is Friday 13, you know? It's like, woof. It's creepy. I'm kidding. I really don't. I think I'm not a superstitious person.
You're not?
I don't think so. I don't know. You know, it's like, I guess everybody have its degrees on that. Like, I mean,
I believe so, right? That
it's,
something that they've reacted to in the past and.
yeah, exactly. So SPY
Bless you.
fighting quite well. At this way. Okay, so let's see. PLTR. Yeah, you see PLTR reject the 73 one more time. It's, so where can PLTR go? Well, that's gonna be determined for the overall market actually. And yeah, SPY not looking good at that 73.50. It kind of looked like a rejection as well. Though the candle is not there yet.
Exactly,
We
I
have
was
a
going
doji,
to
maybe
say.
it's gonna be bouncing back from there. Let's pay attention to that. So like, let's say if a SPY managed to trade above 603.50, how much should I rush to go into the upside, like, or to get out? That will be determined by the momentum of it. Look at that, nice volume popping up. Is it gonna hold? That's what we don't know.
There's still no pressure. But we can see that the momentum of the curve is lost a little bit there.
Yeah, it's looking decent. Let's see. 603.50. They say it's a price region. It's not a specific price.
It's an area.
Yeah, it's an area. And once we lost the 603 is where I will be expecting more acceleration.
Okay.
Though, like, how much are the like, how many days do we have that it go down that much? Not many, right?
Not many. Not many.
So,
Not many at all.
though from what I see, we could go lower. Okay.
There we go.
Yeah, Spice doing decent. Nvidia,
Let's go.
Nvidia is a little bit too extended right there. So I am willing almost to go out completely. But well, I have my line in the sand right there, so let's see. What are you trading, Marie?
Ryan.
Riot. Long?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I see. Cool. Yeah, like, as I say, just remember we catching bottoms on the pass. Yeah. That's how it's looking like. That's very extended.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money. Money, 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 money.
Very nice. So, yeah, you see we are at that blue line on here, like you remember? Like, we are there. So, if a SPY normally will reverse from there. But what it did,
It's still, still holding it.
yeah. SPY is accelerating toward the downside quite
Listen.
a lot.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we passed from
Touched the
0.9,
603.
Yeah, to very fast. That led to the short flush. So
Oh my god, if you're looking at the tape, I know we're not supposed to, but look at the position at 602.75.
I'm gonna go and look. Then just give me a second. Yeah, I see. Yeah, PLTR, a lot of resistance at 73.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money. Money, money, money.
My god, that is loud today.
It is louder.
I think so. Might be me.
I lower it a bit.
Is that still Riot? Yes, it is.
And this is a spike.
Okay. By maintaining.
Like 604.40. Let's say like that will be a good test.
Okay. $604 was important, yeah. Oh, it's gonna test 604.
Yeah, the test I want to see is the 604.40. Maybe even higher. Because there seems to be a 604.60 that is relevant.
Okay.
Um, What about Mara? Are you still looking at Mara?
Mara's at the VWAP, yeah, interesting. So SPY is interacting with the 604, seems to be wanting to cross. We've got a strong RSI happening.
Yeah.
SPY is interacting again, still. So there's no pressure on the market, but there seems to be a little bit of a reversal there. Is it going to hold the 604? Well, it's maintaining 603.80 nicely.
Yeah, SPY is not at 604 yet. That's relevant.
Yeah, maintaining the 80s, but though the RSI seems to be curling, have some momentum to push up, it's still not very strong. SPY is losing. Okay, so now SPY is below. Did not maintain the 80s.
So let's see. Yeah, SPYs. I would like to see it at 604.40 before I take a decision.
Mm-hmm.
But because I have to take the decision of I'm gonna hold this, I'm gonna be out of this, I'm gonna be flipping, and if I follow what is going on Nvidia right now, I wouldn't be too concerned about flipping because Nvidia is still under pressure, and I know you put a very nice candle here.
Mm-hmm.
Like, let's keep reading the tape on Nvidia, and I'm gonna move those lines based on that tape. So basically, I have the 135, which I knew that was quite heavy. So then we have 3350 that having, like, that's holding now.
Mm-hmm.
3350 roughly around there. So let's say. Then toward the upside we have 134 and below 134 it will be the 133.90. 133.90 we already rejected, looking like if we are not gonna be offering 134. But if we wanna be picky, we can say 134, let's say. So if we break the 134, we will be considering maybe flipping. My stop loss on Nvidia right now is at 135.36, which will make me protect a little bit of the profit. Marie is printing well in Riot. That's very good. Yeah, I see going to the 1350.
Woo!
That looks like a miracle to me, funny enough.
Same here. You know, I did not believe. I didn't want to limit the move. We've got what? A double top, a triple top almost? And it went through it. I cannot believe it. Like, stay with your trade and watch it because, puppy, I would have been sad.
Now, I will be surprised now if he doesn't get to 14. Because if he was able to do that 13, it was the, like, you remember I asked you, like, what is your plan there? Because it had like a huge lot right there. And it's like, ooh, it went through. If that volume doesn't let you go to...
I was going to take 50% of my position, but then when I saw the momentum it went through, I said, well, let's go.
Just a little call out on the NVDA. NVDA is not even trying to retest the 134. We are definitely trading below the 135. What will be our next target? It will be 133.00. So 133.00, and if we go step by step from 133.00, we go then. Yeah, I could have moved just one line, but it's okay. So 133.50. So it's moving a lot of 50 cents, and yeah, let's see. So what is SPY doing? SPY is fighting still. Yeah, 375. One more time. We print 604, not by a lot, and but we just keep running there. So
Yeah, I'm really keeping an eye on Riot at this level. 350. We know 1350 was huge on the
Yeah.
Cape. We still have some big positions, but we definitely found some sellers there. Are we going to find some buyers?
Yeah, I want to go back to PLTR. I want to see like the 60. That's my line in the sand there. If PLTR print 7360, I'm gonna be out. Though I do not expect it to print those numbers. Let's see. It's well trapped, but it's also doing quite well. We did 7333. So is this by flushing again?
Yep. Interacting with the 60350.
Yeah, I sense the acceleration there, but
Mm-hmm.
we have to adjust those charts because they have went too low. That is like ay. The takeaway for me today is good prices matter too much.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I want to find some buyers here. Let's go.
If you don't have good prices, you're gonna have a hard time.
Correct.
SPY is now bouncing from the 60350. So
Okay, so Riot's reprinting on 1350. Like you say, does it have enough momentum to go through? Could be. So we still have less than 2 minutes before we end our Friday the 13th trading day.
yeah, basically like I'm gonna start talking about that already. Like basically like as this is about being right or wrong about the calls. That doesn't really matter. What matters is like what you did with the move that happened. So basically, the market's a little bit too bearish right now. So it's still in the bigger picture, it's still very strong, and we can really go either way from here. Though let's keep in mind that 50 EMA, 50 SMA in the daily chart is at around 589. So a pullback to that, would you say that we are in a bearish market? No, we cannot say that because it's a healthy pullback. And then we test that value, then we explore new areas. So, but yeah, basically pulling back a little bit too violent, maybe on the daily. And I took a couple trades on PLTR that didn't went that well. Then I took one that is going good, but I haven't taken any partial on that one. The one I did took most of the partial was in NVDA. It keep working. We are $5.30 in the money on that one. While in PLTR we are $1.90 in the money. I know it went like $2, but like I want to not have the stress of adding, removing on this one. Like I am holding this for a bigger move, and I am playing with the money of the house.
Okay.
So I already pay back with Nvidia, so whatever happened there is okay. So let's see what is gonna happen. What do you have to say, Mary?
Well, not much. I got smoked because most, like you took a really good direction immediately. You understood. So I got smoked completely because I was always long, believing in the long. So when the move, my biggest loss that I have today would be Nvidia, Qubits, and those were longs. Even though qubits, I did make a good profit. What happened is that I kept being long and losing that profit, leaving it on the table, not taking enough
Partial.
partials. So if we're looking at qubits and we're looking at the long, I had a very clear level of $4 for qubits for the pullback, but I kept taking it long. I did have initially, I did take it at the $4 for the qubit at long. I made that money back until 421, getting out of the position, but I never stayed with it, going back at 4, and now is making the move and crossing. But in Riot, I was able to, I got a Riot at the 200 EMA, which was great, and I was able to take partial at, took two partials actually, at the 13, at the important level, 1315 and then 1340, and was able to add back at the major pullback of 1330. Now I am still in the trade, printing well. Like you said before, it's very, very important to have a good price, because I got smoked so often for the long. Great job, and you took the direction of short in almost all of your trade, and in my case, I just got smoked believing in the long.
Cool. So I think that's it for today, and I hope everybody have a good weekend. And yeah, this week have been struggle, a little bit more struggle for me specifically, and
No, for me too.
for you too. Okay?
Yeah, I had a couple of red days too.
And like
right?
I think it's based in the it's due to the fact that I didn't respect many of my rules, like getting a good price and all those things.
Agreed.
So yeah, if you guys find any value in what we do here, feel free to like and subscribe. We're gonna be trading every day here from 9 a.m. to 11:30. So yeah, overall
Have a
it's a
wonderful
good week.
weekend.
So yeah, everybody have a good week, a good weekend.